Hi everybody, welcome to Drealane's channel, my Drealanians. Today I'm going to show you how to do a scarf and a makeup. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my scarf. You can get this at the beauty supply store for $1.99, or you can get some for 99¢. They may be a little bit shorter, but those work too. Okay, you're going to take your scarf. I'm going to tie it. I'm going to tie it one time at the top. And then we're going to tie it one time at the back. Just like that. Okay, just make sure to get my hair in line. Sometimes it likes to act up. That's okay. That's the beauty of it. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to apply some makeup. Okay, and some of y'all probably already know how to do this, but I'm just going to give you some of my tips that I use for in the morning. Okay, so what I'm really focused on right now is the eye makeup, because I always get compliments about my eyeshadow. Okay, so usually I get a little powder, a little, blemish powder. I put it under my eyes, just to lighten up my eyes a little bit, just to make them pop. So I take that. Okay, and what you'll need is like a color palette. If you don't have one, go purchase one. You can go to that store, 5 and below. You can go to the dollar store. You don't have to spend a lot of money on your makeup. If you want to, you can, but I don't, because I ain't got money like that, so I'm just gonna keep it real. Okay, all right. Okay, so I take my makeup, which I've already used this. So what I do to get the makeup off so I won't tear this is I just put it on my hand like this, so I can get the rest of the makeup off so I can start again. So the colors that I'm going to use today is the colors of my shirt, green and blue, dark blue. And that's matching with my scarf because I like to coordinate. Okay, so I'm going to take a blue that matches the blue that I have. Okay, so I'm just looking in the mirror, so y'all just go along with what I'm doing. Usually what I do is I start with a line. Okay, and then see that line that I got right there? I know it's small, but you want it to be small because you don't want your makeup to be everywhere. Then I go to the next eye. Why I do it this way and don't finish one eye is beyond me. Most of the time I do it because I want both eyes to look equal. If they look equal, then that's what you want. You want them to look as identical as they possibly can. Okay, so I go to the next eye and I make a line. And what I'm doing is I'm just starting from this tip. It's always good if you have one an applicator with a tip like this, because it kind of helps you keep those straight lines. Okay. And so now I'm going to go from that base of where the line was, and I'm just going to, it's kind of like coloring, like staying in the lines. And I'm just going to kind of color it in. And you see that's kind of light, so I want it to be just a little bit darker. And the point is that we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to look like clowns. We don't want to look like scarecrows. We want to look like beautiful, sophisticated ladies. So we're just going to go over it a little bit more. And what I do is I just start from that corner, because you always want it to be a little bit darker in the corner and then get lighter as you go on. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to go to the next eye. And I always kind of try to make sure I got a little point going. It's not really a cat eye, but you can use it as a reference. It's kind of a cat eye. But if you look in like TV shows and stuff, this is what they're doing. Okay, and I want to color this one, make this one just a little bit darker as well. Went kind of far out with that one, but it still looks good. Okay, so now I have my blue. They look somewhat identical. This one needs to come up just a little bit more just so it can match that one. So when you need to do that, just go ahead. Spread your line out a little bit, just to make it kind of look identical to the next one. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to get our green. And I kind of just mix the colors a little bit. It really don't matter now because you're going to be mixing them when it hits your eye. And then you start to put that green in. Just little short strokes. You don't want to put in too much, just little short strokes. See that? See how it, it kind of blends in. It's not too much, it's not too heavy, but it's just right. It's beautiful. Then you do little short strokes again. Don't be too scared though. Gotta put the color on there, because you gotta make it work. Just like that. Now, I have something called Almay. I know it's almost used up. But this is kind of what I used for the blending. Now, I've already done the blending, but I use it for right here. In the corner of my eye. And then I kind of bring it out to the rest of the eye. Be careful not to get this stuff in your eye because it stings like a mug. You see, just makes your eyes pop just a little bit more. Alright, and there you go with your perfect makeup. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope this can help you in some kind of way with your tips. I know a lot of people tell me they can't do eye makeup, but just keep practicing and you'll get better. Thank you for watching. Bye.
And they go, hey, you one of the best with so much finesse, I'm on that.